Alright, so I am going to be telling you about all of my piercings today. I have a total of... How many do I have? I have a total of 16, but I've retired 2 of them. So I'm going to tell you all about each piercing, the pain level, how long it takes to heal, if I recommend it or not, the pros and cons. And yeah, but before I do, make sure to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. Alright, so I have an entire piercing playlist on my channel if you guys want to check it out. I got my Daith pierced, my Conch pierced. I did a few piercings myself. Alright, so let's start with the piercings that I've retired first. First one is the Smiley, which is like piercing the little thing up here in your mouth. I'll put a picture of what that looks like. Now, this piercing did not hurt at all. A 0 out of 10. You don't even feel it. But I really do not recommend this because you don't really notice how often you hit your teeth until you have this piercing. You hit your teeth very often, and I always had this fear that I was just gonna crack my tooth, and I don't think this piercing is worth you cracking your tooth. I don't know if you can crack your tooth with it, but I just didn't want to take the risk. Not only that, but I felt like it drew so much attention to my mouth, and I don't have the whitest teeth, so I was just like a little insecure about it, and I ended up just taking it out. The second piercing I retired is the surface piercing. I had it up here. I'll put a picture of what that looks like. Now, this piercing did not hurt at all either. Maybe like a 1 out of 10. You don't even feel it. But again, I don't recommend this piercing because if you're somebody that has hair, your hair is just gonna get tangled up in there. And I just had this fear that I was gonna like rip it off and my skin was gonna just like slice open. Again, I don't know if that's even possible, but I felt like that piercing was just not worth the risk in case that could have happened. But it is such a beautiful piercing. I totally recommend it to somebody who's bald. Like if you're bald or if you have no hair in this vicinity, get it. I think it is so cute. It doesn't hurt. It didn't give me any problems. It healed really fast. I think it's a really cute piercing. Let's start on this ear. This is what this bad boy looks like. We got 3 lobes, a Daith, and I think this is called a flat, but we're gonna start with the lobe. I got the lobe done when I was a child. I don't know if it hurt or not. I'm gonna say no, but I definitely recommend your first lobe, so go get that. Then I got my second and third hole that I have a video of me piercing if you guys want to check it out. I got actually the second hole done twice, well 3 times, because in the video I f***ed up, but those didn't hurt either. They also didn't get infected, and I recommend them. Now this one, I'm pretty sure this one's called a flat. I have this really cute jewelry on it. I'll link it on my Amazon shop if you guys want it. This was actually the first piercing I ever got. My mom took me to the piercing shop. Mind you, I was in middle school. I was a big p***. I was so nervous, and I originally went there to go get my Helix piercing, which at least in my middle school, everyone was getting it. And you know, monkey see, monkey do. I'm like, I want it too. I walk in trembling. My mom is like, my daughter wants this pierced. Do you have like really cute diamond jewelry for her? And they were like, no. They only had like the regular silver barbell thing, and my mom was like, Mercy, that's not gonna look cute there, do something else. And I was so nervous that I couldn't articulate, no, like you could just change the piercing later, like it's fine. I don't know, none of that came out of my mouth. So the piercer and my mom both decided on this location, and I couldn't be any more happy because I went back to my middle school and I was the only one there that had this piercing, and everyone else had the other one. Like, I still want the other one, but I just felt really cool and different at the time. So did it hurt? It was my first piercing, so yeah, but I think like the nerves also added to the pain. It didn't get infected and it healed perfectly fine. It's probably my favorite piercing, well, the most meaningful one at least. As for the Daith, I have a video of me getting it pierced, and I have a video of my opinions of the Daith, so you should check that out if you want more details. But do I recommend it? Yeah. Is it painful? Yes. Does it take a long time to heal? Yes. Does it cure your migraines? No. I mean, at least not for me. I don't know. It's been a nightmare of a piercing, but it's just so beautiful that I will keep it. Also, I got it pierced twice, by the way. 2 completely different experiences both times. Onto this piercing, I have my nose ring. I got this when I was drinking. It was impulsive, and do I regret it? No. Did it hurt? No, but your eyes do water because it is your nose, so just keep that in mind. It didn't get infected and it didn't give me any issues, and I did not take care of it, which I know is very dumb. You should always take care of all of your piercings, but I got it pierced with the stud, and the next day went to Claire's and got like some cheap shit and put a hoop, and it's been there ever since. So yeah, don't do that. Now this is what this ear looks like. I have my tragus pierced. The tragus, at least for me, did not hurt at all. I didn't even feel it, so I definitely recommend it. And when you do get it pierced, I suggest getting a flat back, just so you could put your headphones in and like you won't have any issues. I also have the lobes. I have a third one, which again, I did a whole video piercing my third lobe, but it fell out and I forgot to put the earring in, and so I'm just gonna have to pierce it again. So stay tuned for that video. The conch, I also have a video of me piercing the conch and talking all about it. It didn't really hurt that much, probably like a, I don't remember what I said in the vlog, but probably like a 3 out of 10. It was pretty painless, and I definitely recommend it. It looks really cute. I will say that it does kind of get annoying if you sleep on this side, so make sure if you do get your conch, don't get it on the side that you sleep on. That is so important, and I regret not knowing that or even thinking about it when I was getting it pierced. But if you're thinking about it, just keep that in mind. Don't get it on the ear that you sleep on. Then I have these forward helixes up here. Now these kind of did give me a bit of a problem, so I got the top one first. It didn't hurt that much, maybe like a 5 out of 10. It took a full year to heal, and it's probably because, again, this is the side I sleep on, so it was just getting like irritated. But yeah, it took a whole year, and same thing with the one under. Actually, I feel like the one under took less because, you know, it's like deeper in your ear. Yeah, they did give me a bit of a problem, but they don't give me any problem now. It's been 6-7 years probably. Now I also have my pierced. I might make a whole video talking about it because I did get it pierced 3 different times. Long story short, the reason I got it pierced 3 times is because the first time the guy did not use the right gauge, and that's no fun because they don't sell jewelry in that gauge, so I couldn't wear any cool shit. Also, they ended up falling off, so then I got it pierced the second time with a horrible piercing person. They f***ed up, like they f***ed up. They was bad. So then I got it a 3rd time. In terms of pain, first time, probably an 8 out of 10. Second time, 10 out of 10. Like I said, horrible. And the 3rd time, weirdly enough, did not even feel it. And you might be thinking, maybe you don't have feeling there, Mercy. Wrong, I do. But I went with my friend Samantha, and she also didn't feel anything. So again, I feel like the pain, part of it is your pain tolerance, but also maybe like the piercer's technique or the type of needle they use. So yeah, maybe do your research on the piercer and see if like they have a good reputation for the piercings not hurting. All right, so I think that's it for all of my piercings. I'm thinking of getting more. Anyway, stay tuned for those videos because I definitely will be vlogging them when I get it. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.